Hello everybody, it is I the Great Taco back with another mock review. This time, it's on a Omega Magna or Seeker drone. So these are weird. Just like the general, the way I kind of built them and the lore around them is definitely strange. So yeah, I'm going to start off with this staff here, since that is a very large piece of the build. So I'm just going to remove. So this is the part that connects to the hand, because it's a system hand. As you can see, it needs studs to connect. So this is that. I'm going to remove that for now, and then we can take a look at the staff. I made it to be reminiscent of like a Roxy staff, but it's asymmetrical. I mean, not really asymmetrical, but like it's made for spinning it. As he's a robot, so he doesn't have a limit on how far it can go, so you just like spin it as much as he needs to. They have like these, which I imagine would probably like spin in universe. Obviously they can't spin, they're fixed by an axle. Same on the other side. Then these blades be for like cutting, just kind of general things, because these guys are made to keep foreigners from entering, or like the guard drone essentially. They just do what they're told, or do what they're programmed to do, and not much else. So on to the boy himself. Starting with the legs, these are actually fully custom legs. Actually, sorry, under the feet, he has toes, or a toe joint at least, just so I could get him that extra bit of articulation. Then his knee is actually a ratchet joint, so that I could keep him really thin, and it actually keeps it very stable, surprisingly stable to be honest. Then just his arm just fell off. Anyway, back to the leg. The leg is surprisingly stable, despite how thin it is. So I'm actually very proud of that. Now onto the torso. This is best viewed from the side because of the way I built it. I use like the top, or like the Roxy back, and the Roxy, like the part of the back that connects to the, like the part of the Roxy that connects to the head. Just kind of like to give it that extra, kind of unique look. But then underneath it's fully Technic, filled it in a little bit with a gear to make it, I wanted it to look kind of empty and like deteriorating. And this rubber band is here because if it wasn't, well, this would flop back and he would fall forward. It's the whole thing, because I can't clip it in place. So this is my best option to keep it in place permanently, or until I disassemble this guy, which I can't see happening very soon. Now, I'm actually going to go into his arms next. They are symmetrical, aside from the ball joint in the shoulder, which I actually don't have any in black, which is why they're green, or lime, whatever it is. But just use a basic CCBS bone here, then a metro limb here, but then, because that is a double socket, so I had to use a ball and that mixel joint to attach to the hand, which is a very nice custom hand. It's not, I can't take credit for the design. I've seen others use it before. It's too simple for me to come up with. So yeah, I just use like battle droid arms to make it look kind of skeletal, like falling apart. So there's the arm. That's the arms. Now for the head, the eyes. So it's a fully custom head. I used a hand connector. It was pretty self-explanatory. It's built around this hand connector here. The eyes are made using these old torch pieces from Castle. This is the remolded version, so the old versions are taller and they have like ridges around the side. This one does not. These ones came off like an Ninjago set or something. But stick that on the back of them, and you get this nice kind of slightly creepy, a little bit derpy eye that can move around. So yeah, that's that. It's not much for this guy to really do, to be honest. He's just kind of vibing, having a good time. Oh, I touched that wrong. Yeah, but overall, in my lore, it is one of the darker characters. It's not one of these guys. There's a lot of them. So, like, I imagine there'll probably be like a fleet of them, or like a small army squad. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Squad. And they would just kind of be looking for basically henchmen to the main villain, which will be my next mock review. My next mock review will be will be their leader, which looks nothing like this. He looks a lot more normal. But yeah, that's about it for this. See ya.